Long, furry, and slinky, ferrets truly are unique animals. They're clean, sociable, affectionate, naturally curious, and able to establish strong bonds with people. Ferrets can make excellent house pets, but require knowledgeable owners because they have several very special needs. I'm Dr. Valarie Tynes from Sweetwater, Texas, and I specialize in animal behavior. If you're interested in acquiring a pet but want something a little bit more unusual than a dog or cat, then a ferret might be just the pet for you. For many people, one pet just isn't enough, and who can blame them? But if you're a first-time ferret owner, one is probably best, because it takes a significant time commitment to maintain a ferret's welfare. To be good house pets, ferrets need to be socialized and handled regularly. They need plenty of exercise, because an under-exercised ferret can be a real handful. Ferrets are truly amazing escape artists. Proper housing and supervision for your ferret is extremely important. A sturdy, escape-proof cage is essential to protect your ferret, as they are very adept at squeezing through the tiniest of spaces. Exercise time outside of the cage must be very closely supervised at all times. It is not safe to allow your ferret to freely roam through your house. Ferrets are naturally curious, and they're very likely to crawl into ducts or underneath appliances. These can be dangerous places and difficult or even impossible for you to access and retrieve your pet. If your ferret is allowed to roam in your kitchen, block off access to areas under the stove, refrigerator, and other appliances. Ferrets also love to chew and can be very destructive, often digging their way into the undersides of mattresses and sofas. Electrical cords are also tempting but can be dangerous and expensive chew toys. Everyone loves to play, and believe me, you're going to want to play with your ferret. But play for a ferret is much different than it is for dogs and cats. Play is a very important aspect of the ferret's social behavior, but a ferret's style of play can be very aggressive and active, and it's often misinterpreted as aggression. Their eager, active, rough style of play can lead to harm to humans. Always play with the ferret using actual toys, and you're less likely to experience serious aggression problems. If you really enjoy your pet ferret, but don't feel that you have as much time to play with it as it needs, consider adding a second ferret. But if interested in having two ferrets, it's really important to understand that ferrets do not readily accept new individuals. Adding a second, young ferret while your first ferret is still young will increase the likelihood that they will get along well. But consult your veterinarian first. He or she can offer you some important tips on how to safely introduce new ferrets. Ferrets can be a delightful pet, but they have some very unique needs. There's a lot to consider before adding any pet to your home, the least of which is finding a veterinarian that treats that type of pet. Even ferrets have a need for a certain amount of preventive health care. Ferrets can be a big responsibility, but they can also be wonderful companions. For more information on ferrets and choosing a pet, visit the American Veterinary Medical Association at avma.org.